Ooh, hello. Hello, Facebook. Okay. All right. If you only knew the situation going on right here, right now, it's a bit crazy. I've got cords coming out of everywhere because my phone, I have been going crazy this morning, and now it has to be on charge while I'm live streaming. But that's all fine. There's a definite cord situation going on, which is cool. And I have to keep an eye on making sure that my phone doesn't die while I'm doing this. So say hey when you jump on. This is going to be so cool. This is going to be so cool. It's absolutely going to blow your mind in regards to manifestation and especially around abundance. So say hey when you jump on. I've got something super cool to share with you. Hey, Jasmine, welcome. This is really, really cool. Like I keep saying it's going to be really cool, but it's only because this is like the single biggest thing that I did not realize for a very long time why I was literally stopping myself from attracting abundance. Like there's lots of things, obviously we're all on a journey, but this was like next level. And when it happened, when I finally got it, it was just like one of those light bulb moments that you get. It was like that. And I thought, I have to share this with someone. I have to share this with everyone, basically, because the more happy, abundant, blissful people we have in the world, the better this world is. So yes, let's share it. Hey, Chanel, welcome on. Can someone let me know, are you able to hear me and see me clearly? Because my video keeps skipping. I'm not sure if that's just because I've got a weird filter on and it's just me. Can you guys see me? Like, is it normal or does it feel like it's like really rough? Let me know. Either way, I'm still going to keep talking. But I might just, I don't know, move around less to make it less of a headache for you. So let me know, is the video skipping or is I can hear and see you clearly? Beautiful. Cool. All right. It must just be me because I've got like crappy Wi-Fi going on at the moment. Cool. All right. Beautiful. So let's get into this. Let's get into this thing, the thing that is a game changer when it comes to manifesting abundance. And especially this is, if you're brand new to it and you've never heard of this idea of manifestation or abundance at all, well, then you probably want to start there. But I'm guessing that you've probably heard of it before and that probably, like me, this is something that you've been trying so fucking hard to master for so long. And you just keep feeling like everyone says, oh, there's another block, and you sort of find it. And this is one that I think a lot of us probably carry around and we don't even realize how huge it is, because the whole idea, right? So let me get into it. The whole idea of manifesting abundance, obviously there's the parts of it around hard work, right? So we all know that you can obviously attract abundance by not doing much, right? But most of us do, we are passionate, we are purpose driven, we do want to actually create and make awesome things for the world, right? We actually have a drive to create something incredible in this world and give back as well. So we're not just selfishly driven or anything like that. So we understand the process of aligned action, and we understand the process of whilst you're trying to manifest this, that you're also going to be taking action and doing work, right? However, I think a lot of the time there's certain, entrepreneurs or certain money coaches and things like that, which I'm not by any means, that will talk to you about how easy it can be, right? How easy it can be. And they'll say, how I manifested $2,000 overnight, or how I manifested this, and this $8,000 check turned out of nowhere, right? And this is the stuff that I always listen to. And I'm like, well, how? Like, how do I actually get that? Where's my $8,000 check out of nowhere that like just appears? And I always wondered why it was that no matter how much, and I say work, but by work I mean I really, took the time to be silent. I took the time to meditate. I took the time to really go within and work on actually allowing myself to receive and stuff. But despite how much I actually took a step back and allowed it to happen, it still wasn't manifesting in that way, right? I was able to work hard and I was able to get results that way, but I was still stuck at this idea of things just turning up out of nowhere, like as if my birthright is abundance, which it is, right? But I seemed to be blocked at this point of just like, it wasn't just turning up out of nowhere. I wasn't just receiving checks in the mail. I wasn't just having strangers come up to me and give me stuff, right? Which a lot of people will write about. And I was like, well, that's cool. Like I'm getting better at manifesting abundance and I'm getting better at it, but why can't it be easy for me? What is this thing that's going on that just means that I can't just have stuff, right? Like I can't just manifest it and just have it and just be easy. What the hell is going on? And then it hit me. There was a limiting belief that I was not aware of, right? And so first of all, I want to differentiate between this limiting belief and the next one, because there's a limiting belief that a lot of people hold, which is that rich people, wealthy people are assholes. Rich people are only out for themselves. They don't care about helping anyone. They're just there to make money and just take you for a ride and blah, 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 right? That's a limiting belief a lot of people have. And it's usually brought on from, childhood, where your parents may have taught you that. They may have taught you that, rich people don't care about anyone. They only care about themselves. They only care about the money or whatever. And you kind of took that on. This is not that. This is not that belief. This is a belief that when people who are lucky, who you would look at and say, for example, this person just gets stuff, like, someone who, for example, just happens to be in a particularly amazing family who's so loving, so giving, and they also just happen to buy them stuff, right? They buy them holidays. This person gets to go on holidays all the time, or, their dad has the money to buy them a business that they want to start or whatever it is. Even though they're amazing people, if there's a part of you that believes that, but they didn't really deserve it, like they didn't really do anything to deserve it, like it's just purely luck. And if there's a part of you that thinks that that's therefore not as good as someone who from the ground up hustled and worked their ass off and really made it happen, if there's a part of you that believes that that's the truth and that really that person is not as worthy of money or isn't as good a person because they didn't hustle and work for their money, where they just received, boom, there it is, right? There is that belief that if you don't work hard for it, if you didn't actually earn it by showing it and having grit and determination and working at it, if you didn't do that, you therefore don't deserve it, right? And therefore you're not a good person to be receiving it, right? So these people that are just lucky, that they just have fantastic family, that someone just always comes along at the right time to support them, to give them money, to elevate them, to give them a promotion, they just seem to have the right connections, whatever it is. If you look at people like that and think, yeah, but they didn't actually do anything for that, like that's not not fair, or why does it happen to them, but you're judging it. If there's that going on, that is a limiting belief within yourself that says you shouldn't be lucky. You shouldn't just be receiving money for no reason. You have to have a reason. You have to work hard. You can't just be abundant. You can't just have a birthright to abundance that you're allowed to receive whenever the fuck you feel like it, right? That's basically what you're saying, is that no, you can't actually just have that. You have to work hard for it. Right? And this was a massive, massive, massive block for me to my abundance, because I realized I had this, right? I didn't hate these people. I have plenty of friends who are ridiculously lucky, who have grown up in a beautiful, like, loving family that has supported them for everything. They've gone and, had amazing travel all throughout the world for their holidays, where, I went camping down the road, or whatever it is, right? And so, let me know if this is resonating with you, if this is something that sounds familiar. But yeah, like, I didn't grow up with that. So these people that were just lucky that they just had, the right people around them. And then when they want to do something, it's like someone always just shows up and just gives them money and things just happen for them. That kind of stuff. I didn't, like, I love these people, right? Like most of these people in my life that have had this, but underneath, I still had that feeling that I wasn't acknowledging, which was, yeah, but they didn't deserve this. They didn't work hard at this. They didn't hustle. They didn't go through the years and the struggle that I've gone through. They don't really deserve it. You don't deserve to really receive under these circumstances, right? And as long as I had that, as soon as I got that, I was like, oh my God, well, that's it. That's exactly it. How the fuck can I be practicing manifesting abundance with ease, with flow, just receiving because of who I am and because it's my birthright and because I am abundance and it's allowed to be easy and I don't have to do anything for it? How can I be affirming that? How can I be meditating on that? How can I be doing all of this, manifestation work on all of that when deep down I don't believe it, right? When deep down my feeling about it really was that these people didn't deserve it, right? And therefore, as long as I thought that, I was saying to myself, well, I don't really deserve it, right? People who receive abundance and everything through luck and flow and ease and are just in a receiving state without working really, really hard don't actually deserve it, right? That's not a real thing. And therefore I was blocking myself from having that because that was my underlying belief. So of course I couldn't attract it if really deep down I believed I didn't deserve it, that it wasn't actually the right way to receive abundance, right? That you have to manifest it through work and aligned action and everything like that. But when people received stuff just like that out of nowhere, just pure luck and just, blessed and all that kind of stuff, I was like, yeah, well, that's good for you, but, you didn't really work to get that. Or you didn't, that's not a good, I was judging it, right? I was judging it. And as soon as you judge something, you're judging yourself. And that's exactly what I was doing. I was judging myself, for this, and I was therefore already preempting that I can't manifest this. I can't be abundant and have it be easy and flowing and receiving because I've already judged it as bad. And why would I want to give myself something that's bad, right? Let me know if this is making sense. Pop a comment down below. Let me know if this is something that you can resonate with, if this sounds familiar to you, or even, what your biggest block is or was even. If you feel like you have a block, an abundance block, feel free to pop it down below and I'll talk about it if I know about it. But yeah, otherwise let me know if this is something that's resonating with you, if this is something that, is something that's maybe shifting for you. Because like I said, when I finally got this, when it finally clicked, it was a game changer. It was such a massive game changer to be like, who the hell am I to judge someone for receiving things easily? Like, if that's exactly what I want all along, that's exactly what I'm trying to accomplish, why in the world would I be blocking myself from doing it by judging people and telling them that that's not good enough, right? That's not the right way to do it. That's not a good way to do it, and therefore blocking it from actually happening. So here I am, talking, saying, I want this, I want this, I want this, and I'm working at it. But deep down I'm saying, no, but that's not a real thing. That's not actually the way that you're meant to do it. You're a bad person. So yeah, pop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm going to drink and make sure that my battery's not about to die on this. No, we're good. Oh, cool. It's charging. Yay. That's helpful. But yeah, so pop a comment below or even let me know if you have any other questions about money and abundance blocks, because trust me, I have done my fair share of working through them the whole way through. And one of them happened to be this one, which was absolutely huge because, like I said, the abundance block around, believing that rich people are assholes or they're always trying to cheat someone or whatever. Like a lot of us carried that around because our parents used to say things around, what's that, like one of those sayings that like something around, you can't, money can't buy love and all this kind of stuff. And just little ways that you kind of take on that you think, I can't actually have this. I can't actually, having money is bad. Being rich is bad. The people that do that are bad and they've cheated at someone and they've, gotten there by being nasty people. So of course you're not going to want to do it. This was along the same line, but just to a whole new level where I realized that the reason I wasn't receiving the way that I wanted to, that I wasn't making it easy for myself, was because I actually believed that the people that were having abundance easily and were just lucky and just had money and just had blessings and were just receiving like that they didn't actually really deserve it, that they weren't actually, on some sort of note, that they weren't actually good people, even though obviously I didn't judge them that way. I knew that they were good people, but it was just that, it was jealousy, right? It was jealousy, and it was also just fear and judgment from myself, which meant that was exactly what I was attracting back to myself, was a hell of a lot of fear and judgment and jealousy, and that stuff is not going to work to attract anything good into your life, as I learned. But yeah, all right, I'm not sure if anyone's commented. I haven't seen any more comments come up, but I know sometimes it just kind of freezes and doesn't load the comments in time. So if that's true and you've commented, I'm sorry, I can't see them yet. But yeah, definitely if there's anything there that you've commented and that you've wanted to know, I'll just do a live stream another time and yeah, check back on that stuff. But that's about it. That's about it. I just wanted to share that, and I hope that that helps. And I'd love to hear from you if you're watching this on the replay. If this does help, please let me know. I'd love to hear. And yes, if you didn't see the last few live streams as well, a lot has happened. A lot has changed in the last few days. If you check out Sunday's live stream, it's like 45 minutes. But it was a very different live stream to this or anything I've done before. It was very, very raw, and I kind of started crying several times because, yeah, I just talked about my journey and how much I've held back, I guess, in terms of how incredible the journey that I'm on now and the place that I'm in now. And I announced that, like, hey, Sonia, hey. Yeah, and I announced that my husband and I are going laptop location-free, laptop lifestyle location-free in the next 6 months, which is, yeah, incredible. I'm so excited. But it was a lot of this kind of money and abundance stuff that I needed to work through in order to attract the right stuff to me, right? And in order to actually attract the opportunities, and not to mention just the energy, right? To stop blocking myself from just receiving abundance and money and wealth and everything easily because I was thinking that it's just not good enough, or that I was thinking that, you know, these kind of people that just are lucky and receive stuff, you know, don't really deserve it, or that wasn't, they didn't work hard enough for it. You can work hard, you can take aligned action, that's all part of it, it always is, you know, like you can't literally just sit around and think that you're going to manifest money by not doing that, because if you're doing your purpose, if you're following your purpose and you're actually tuned in, tapped into what's going on, you're not going to be able to not take action. Like, that's the thing, people think, oh, so what, I can just sit on the couch and manifest shit and like get money handed to me. Well, yeah, you can, if that happens to be what's aligned for you, right? But for most people, that's not what's aligned. And I dare say that if you're watching this, you know that there's more to you than just sitting on a couch watching Netflix, right? And in which case, that's exactly the point, is that you can have it easily whilst at the same time taking aligned action. But stop judging people who have it easy. Stop judging people who just have been born on the, you know, at the right time, into the right family, into the right lifestyle, everything like that. Stop judging them as not deserving, because that is exactly what's blocking you from getting it as easily as they are, is that judgment. That's all it is. If you get rid of that, if you decide that you're going to love them and you're going to appreciate them and you're going to love the fact that it's so easy for someone, because, hey, a lot of these people that have it just easy from the get-go, they are incredible humans, right? They're actually people who are able, because of their vibe, because of their state, they change everything around them, right? They lift up other people because they don't have the same struggles that some other people have had, right? And this is not a bad thing. This is an incredible thing, because it means that there's already someone out there who is on an energetic level that's lifting up the entire world. And that's just going to attract more and more and more. So instead of judging these people, be grateful for these people who are, you know, just have it all easy come to them right from the beginning or whatever. Don't worry. I'm not saying they don't have their own struggles. Of course they do. We all do. But the sooner you stop judging them, the sooner you can start receiving just as easily. You take away that judgment, you take away that block, you take away that wall between what you believe is you and them, you versus them, and hey, you can be just like them. And you also, obviously. All right, cool. That's it. That's all I got. I hope that helps. Please leave a comment when you're watching this on the replay if this resonates with you. I always do make sure I go back through all the comments and check them over, because, yeah, I love to hear what's going on with everyone. And that's about it. I am off now, well, after a shower, to go into my own abundance and ease and check out some flights for when we're leaving on our, you know, location-free lifestyle in a few months. So going to go and check that all out and start getting that booked in. So that's super exciting. And yeah, hope you have an amazing day, whatever you're doing. If you have any questions, if you want to know anything about the lifestyle that I'm creating and you want to know how I'm doing it, please feel free to send me a private message. I'll send you the details. If you haven't heard me talk about it before, I'm going to talk about it a lot. It's a 90% automated platform. So there's definitely 10% work and everything like that, but you don't need any tech experience. It can be done from anywhere in the world with just a laptop or a smartphone. Sonia says, you're doing a great job, even though I just met you through online, through your initiatives and everything. I can see that you're really putting yourself out there. Keep it up. Oh, what am I doing? Keep it up, and I look forward to learning with you. Thanks, Sonia. I'm so excited. Sonia's just jumped onto this platform as well, so she's going to absolutely smash it and create this exact, well, not this exact, obviously her version of this lifestyle, but it's just, it's amazing. The people, the team and the support, which is something I talked about in my other live stream, is what makes the difference, right? Is the people that you get to meet and the people that are in this mindset of abundance and of just creation and of just lifting everyone up and creating more opportunities for more people to live their lifestyle exactly by design and not by default. So it's very, very exciting. If you want to know more about it, please feel free to send me a private message and I'll have a chat with you and let you know all the details of how you can get involved. And that's about it. I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys really soon. And remember, live life on purpose. Oh, wait, before I finish, I just saw Coriana just jumped on. And Sonia, oh my God, why is everybody jumping on now? I literally just did my last spiel thing with my catchline and tagline and said goodbye. And then people jumped on. I am going to stop it so you can basically just go back and rewatch from the beginning, Coriana and Sonia, because yeah, otherwise I'm just going to ramble and people aren't going to watch it, and that's not the point, because I want everyone to be abundant. I want everybody to get through this block and not make this whole live stream an hour long of me blabbing, because then no one's going to watch it and then no one's going to be abundant, and that's going to make me sad. Whew. So I'm going to attempt my sign off one more time, and I'll talk to you guys really soon. Remember, live life on purpose. Bye.